Yes! Welcome back to the GT3, but today is not about the GT3, even though it hasn't been featured for a little while. Today is a very special day because McLaren has offered me a 570S for the next 4 days, and today is the day that they're dropping that car off. We're taking delivery, and then in the next few days we're going on some road trips and some adventures to just find out what that car is all about. There's going to be 2 videos being made. The first one, which is happening today, is going on a road trip with friend and photographer Richard Walton. If you've watched previous videos, he's joined on these trips before, and the idea is that we're going to create and capture some gorgeous content, mostly for the new Mr. JWW website, which is launching soon. But of course, on the way, we're going to find out what the 570S is all about and just have a great adventure as we drive over to yet another country home, which is Chatsworth House in Derbyshire. And then video number 2, we're heading out to Wales tomorrow to find some stunning country roads, mountain backdrops, and we're going to take along the McLaren 675 LT in matching paint job to join us on that journey to compare those 2 cars back to back. The reason for that is I've had a small taste of the 570S, and the last time I drove it I was absolutely blown away by how capable it is. And my take on this is, how much more do you really need out of a road going supercar? So I thought, well, we've got these 2 cars, it's not every day you've got them back to back, so let's take them both out to Wales, get some great content, but also compare them back to back, see what they're all about. So let's go meet Rich, collect the 570S, and do this. So, we've collected the 570S, pretty sweet, but the idea is that we're going to be taking the LT along with us. But the last time I used that was on Silverstone on a track day, and we've just got in it and the tyre pressures are all low because I had to drop them all 5 psi during the track day. Fortunately, Signature Group isn't too far off the route towards Chatsworth, so we're going to drop in there, use their airline to pump up the LT, and then we'll head on to Chatsworth.
Nice.
Yeah. Alright, so the premise of the day is that we're taking the 2 matching paint job cars, the 570S and the 675 LT, on a mini road trip up towards Chatsworth House. But I've just jumped in the 675 and I forgot that the last time I used it was during a track day at Silverstone where I let the tyre pressures down. So en route, Signature Group just so happened to be on this journey. So I thought I'd pop in there and get these tyres inflated. But you couldn't write what's going on here. I turned up and it's just a sea of McLaren 570s. They've got this gorgeous 570S here, matching 570 GT. We've turned up with our 570S and matching paint job 675 LT. I mean, you couldn't write it. These boys, every time I turn up here, it's just dreamland. They're killing it right now, man. So all we've done is come to fill up the tires with air. These guys fortunately have this handy airline here. We'll get the LT jazzed up and then we'll hit the road to Chatsworth. Let's do it. Yeah, forgive this armrest being up. I've packed this full of GoPros that I will use it eventually, but this is up as a temporary sort of fix. But yeah, the idea of today is that we are going to yet another English stately home. We found ourselves at Blenheim Palace last time, albeit by accident, because we just so happened to bump into the Duke, who was like, "Fancy you coming in, lads?" I was like, "Yeah, why not? Great." So yeah, keeping on theme with that, we are on the road today, creating more luscious content for the new MrJWW.com website launching soon. If you haven't headed over there yet, if you go there now, there is a coming soon page where you can put in your email address and you'll be the first to know when that goes live, and you'll be getting updates before that happens. But yeah, over the last few weeks, me and Rich have basically teamed up on a few road trips to take some special cars to special places to get some special photos. How's it been so far, man?
Amazing. I can't get the grin off. I just sit in the cars and just grin.
This is good, man. And also, McLaren have very kindly lent us the 570S for these next few days, and they found us one with the exact matching paint job with my 675 LT, and we're in the middle of autumn right now, and the leaves are practically the same colour as the cars, so we're hoping we're going to find some brilliant British backdrops, hopefully turn up with some great content for this new site, man.
And it's Halloween.
And it's Halloween, so we're in two really fast pumpkins heading out on a photo shoot. It couldn't get much better, man. Dude, I have no ideas whose is whose here. I didn't. Oh, mine was toasted, so yours will be the cold one.
Yeah.
That's yours there.
Oh, cool, man.
How's that, dude?
Good, man.
I'm gonna go straight in for the cookies.
You got cookies?
Auto, so I can eat my cookie. Roll out.
So when you were in school, what did you have any sort of plans, or you said
when I was at
you
school,
would never see yourself doing what you're doing now, which is probably the case for a lot of people.
Mate, if you told me when I was at school, the reason Rich has brought up this question is that we're driving out towards where I went to school. I haven't been back in this area for 12 or so years, and I was just saying to him that if you'd have told me that when I was at school that I would be doing what I'm doing now, having the time of my life, if someone had said to me that one day you're going to drive back to where, well, we're not going back to school, but drive back to school in a McLaren.
Yeah.
When I was growing up, I hadn't got a clue what I wanted to do, where I was going to start. My first job, I was a glass collector in a nightclub. I was picking up used glasses and taking them back to the bar. I wasn't old enough then to work behind the bar, so all they would do for me was say, well, all you're sort of legally allowed to do was sweep up and pick up glasses. And at that time, that club, it had this like thick layer of grime on the floor constantly, because there was always drink being spilt and like people walking in and out just getting crap all over the place. And I used to make more money sweeping up at the end of the night. I used to have this like big brush, and if I pressed hard enough in like around the bar, I used to peel up notes out of the grime, and that used to pay more than my wages were when I started working. I'm not even kidding. Like around the bar, because when people got drunk, they would like drop fivers and tenors and stuff, and they just wouldn't pick it up, and it was always around the bar. So I went from school to collecting glasses, and if someone would have told me then that I'd be doing what I'm doing now, mate, I'd have laughed at your face. I'd have been like, yeah, sure. So it's just crazy to have actually driven this back here. Towards school. Nuts. we've just pulled over so Rich can get a shot. Not sure if he can spot him yet. He's absolutely miles away. Look at yeah, he's telling us to come now. He's telling us to come. I better go. Sorry. This is what makes a top photographer with a dedication. I love it. How was that, man?
Yeah, it was good, man.
You were miles away.
I know.
I was in the car, like zooming in on you. You're absolute track.
I like doing this like backwards.
I can't wait to see it, man. It's so good.
Yeah, it's cool.
Right, what we should do, because the sun is basically going down now, we should just crack on over there.
Yeah.
I think by the time we get there, it might be pushing it a bit. God, when the clocks go back and we're in winter, it's like it really cuts your day short. Sucks.
Yeah.
Cool bit of kit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Lovely thing. It's such a cool thing. It's so good. I tell you what, for an entry level like sports, I mean, forget the word sports. This is very much super. It's bloody brilliant. All right, man. So we're like entering the Chatsworth estate now. I'm not sure if you can see. It's funny. I feel like a tour guide, but I always notice that any property on the estate is always painted with this unique blue hue. Like all of the drainage and all of the doors and any woodwork on the houses and properties has this unique blue colour to it, which kind of indicates that it belongs to the estate.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Okay, so this time of year, basically, you just got to leave England because there just isn't enough time to shoot what you want to shoot. The clocks have gone back an hour. The night's drawing in anyway, and today we've had a very short amount of sunshine. The sunshine we have had has been fantastic, and what little photos we've managed to achieve, I think, have also been great. But crikey, it's heading on now 4 o'clock, and the sun is already dropping behind these hills. It looks great, but for shooting it's not ideal. I think I need to go to Dubai or something, just maybe for a week or so. That'd be nice. Anyway, the photos are coming soon. The idea of today has been to take you along for our photo shoot. It's been short but very sweet. Photos will be coming soon on the new website. A lot of this content, a lot of the best pictures are going to be available for download, for your wallpapers, for phone screen backgrounds and things like that. Yeah, so be sure to head on over there, put in your email address, and when it goes live, you'll be the first to know about it. As always, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Ciao.